So we'll start by settling the body, finding a comfortable, stable, upright position, serviceable for meditation. So we think of keeping our feet flat and our back straight, torso open, hands in the lap right over left with the palms upturned and the thumbs gently touching. Our eyes are gently closed or slightly open, making sure we let in enough light to remain alert. You try to develop an awareness of not slouching or leaning, remaining upright without unnecessary tension, relaxing into a stable, comfortable, upright position. And try to begin to pull back your awareness from attending to the environment, constraining it to the body and mind. Concentrating your awareness in the present moment by attending closely to the physical sensation of the air moving into and back out of the tip of the nostrils. Noticing quickly when anything other than that one physical sensation is arising in the mind, and without judgment or frustration, lifting your awareness up from that distraction and placing it gently but firmly again and again on the breath. and then generate a broad altruistic motivation. Wanting to use your time to fundamentally transform the mind, to develop new constructive ways of thinking and acting, and reduce and ultimately eliminate ways of thinking and acting that are not constructive, that are painful for oneself and often motivate actions that harm others. Wanting to become fundamentally wish-fulfilling for sentient beings. Being of greater and greater benefit. And we'll begin with another contemplation, the second of three major contemplations in looking at one's mortality and in an effort to overcome procrastination, laziness with our practice. So we had previously looked at how we're definitely going to die. And how there wasn't much time for practice. And how that small amount of time is continually decreasing. And that gave rise to a strong determination to engage in practice. The second contemplation is on the uncertainty of the time of death. So we can contemplate that within our realm, the human realm on earth, there is no fixed lifespan. We can't rely on having 80 or 90 years. There are countless examples of young children dying, people dying in their late teens, early 20s. Many examples of someone who seems young and vital, maybe who knows someone or who has a grandparent who seems frail, weak, and yet the young person will pass away before the grandparent. There's no certainty that we won't die today. So try to make examples that you are aware of, that you have heard about, that demonstrate this to yourself very clearly. Concentrating on a complete groundlessness with respect to how much more time you'll be able to remain in this life. And the second aspect of the topic of the uncertainty of the time of death is how many causes there are of death. Our death could be caused by an external factor, like a natural disaster, or a car crash, a plane crash. Could be due to violence, or the cause could be internal. The hundreds of different diseases, conditions, even our food or drink or medicine could become the cause of our death. We might eat food with some bacteria, or we might consistently eat the wrong kinds of food, which shorten our lives. We have an allergic reaction to medication, or are accidentally given the wrong dose. So again, bring to mind things that you have seen and heard that demonstrate how so many causes there are. It could lead a person to die. And the third aspect of the uncertainty of the time of death is the fragility of the human body. Even a tiny cut that becomes infected, or a virus that's millions of times smaller than the body, can end up taking our lives. Even just a simple slip on an icy sidewalk. So think of all of the times that you yourself have been extremely ill, or dealt with injury. And then review these points, demonstrating the uncertainty of the time of death, and allow that to give rise to a determination not only to practice spirituality, but to begin right now, as the future is so uncertain and cannot be relied upon. Try to hold the mind in a determination to engage in spiritual practice immediately. And then when you're ready, we'll come back together. And we'll dedicate. So recollect your altruistic motivation and think that by having engaged in this contemplation, you've actualized that motivation and created positive energy in the mind. And have a sense of letting that positive energy go. Thinking, may the fruits of my practice ripen for the benefit of countless sentient beings, all sentient beings without exception. May it serve as a cause and condition to eliminate war and conflict, famine, poverty, disease, natural disasters, all painful inner and outer conditions. May it fully ripen the minds of all sentient beings. May they quickly meet perfect teachers and arise in the state of full enlightenment. May I too achieve the state of enlightenment, so I might work for the benefit of sentient beings perfectly. May any obstacles facing the Guru's long life be completely dispelled, and may I and all sentient beings in this moment come under the joyful care and guidance of enlightened beings. May we be guided and protected until we swiftly achieve that state of enlightenment. Thank you.
Thank you, Venerable.